Guys, this is like episode 4 of the show. Let's do it. Welcome back to another episode of the Safari Pedal Show. I'm your host, Abby, and if this is your first time here, welcome to the show. Today is a very special day because it is Pedal Pandemonium Day. Let's do it. If you are anything like me, or not like me, that's also okay, buying any kind of fancy schmancy outboard gear is a little bit financially out of the question.
You're broke!
So today, we are going to take 3 samples that I recorded and made at home, and we're going to run them through some really cool guitar pedals. I brought some of my guitar pedals from home, and we're going to be using some other really cool effects here at the Safari Pedal Studios. So let's dive right in to our video. Okay guys, so this is our session. I'm going to say again that all these samples are samples that I made at home, and let's get right into it. So our first sample of the day is called Trip Loop. It's made out of, my brother's a drummer, so I stole his snare. So there's pitch down snare, pitch down cowbell, and I dropped my microphone and while it was recording, and I got these cool clinky sounds, so that is in there as well. And this is what the sample sounds like. Let's play it. That is not the sample. Let's do it again. And this is what the sample sounds like. Yeah, vibes. That's awesome. We are going to be using the MF delay by Moog that we have over here, as you can see. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the sample dry with the pedal off. I'm going to turn on the pedal and then start tinkering with the parameters until I find something that I like. So let's do the thing. Awesome. So all the parameters are switched off. Let's start playing our sample, and then we're going to engage the pedal. This is with everything off. Awesome. I'm going to turn the pedal on now. Okay, guys, the pedal's on. Let's start tinkering. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so fun. So all I did processing wise, the mix is up high, but the time and feedback are really low just to kind of get like that little twangy delayness. And we have the drive cranked up because I like that it makes it gritty and fun. And let's do a before and after of our sample. So this is before. That's not our sample. This always happens to me. So this is a before of our sample, completely dry. Okay. And now I'm going to turn on the pedal. A lot more fun, if you ask me personally, and it sounds a lot more interesting. So we're going to save the sample and then move on to the next one. So I will catch you in a moment. Guys, let's do it. Sample 2. Let's go. So in our session here, we have a sample called Clink, also made out of sounds of me pretty much dropping my microphone and it clinking a little bit on things on the way down while I was recording. So this is what our sample sounds like. And if you can hear like that white noisy kind of sound, I also chopped up the sound of like my room ambience, like actual noise from my room. I just kind of chopped it up to add more texture. That's really fun. I feel potential. So for processing this sample, we have hooked over here in our little pedal corner, as you can see, the TC Electronic Hall of Fame 2. This pedal is personally near and dear to my heart because it is the reverb pedal that I bought myself on my 16th birthday, after I saved the whole summer being a camp counselor. I saved for that pedal, and it's a very, very fun pedal. So we're going to run this sample into the TC Electronic Reverb. I'm going to start, like we did before, playing the sample completely dry. I'll engage the pedal and start tinkering with the with the parameters, and we will see what fun sounds we can get out of it. So let's do the thing. We have a dry sample. Now let us turn on the pedal. Okay, so as you can see, our pedal is on spring reverb mode. I love spring reverb. Personally, it's my favorite reverb. I love the twanginess, and I think it has a really interesting character. This is what our one more time. This is what our sample sounded like before our reverb. Kind of dry, but with potential. A little bit hideous, but still with potential. Now let's engage our pedal. I think that's pretty cool for a start. I think it has a lot more character. That's a wrap on sample 2. I would say that certainly vibified it, if you ask me. Let's move on to sample 3 and pedal pandemonium once again. We made it! Sample 3! 3 and final. Thank you for making it this far with me. So here in our session, we have a sample that I recorded at home called Cool Guitar, because I think it sounds cool. Cool Guitar, because I think I sounded like such an idiot. All I did was plug my Fender Strat straight into my audio interface, and I have an amp simulation on here. That's all that's on the pedal, and that's all that's on the guitar. See, like, pedals are getting into my head. They're in my head. They've taken over. So let's play our sample. Yeah. Vibey, very, very vibey. In terms of processing, I have a really, really weak spot for guitars run into octave pedals. I think that they sound really cool, so that's what we're gonna do. So, over here we have our Super Octave pedal by Boss. A little pedal story about this pedal. I got this pedal in like a really small mom and pop guitar store in New York. So shout out to Castellano's House of Music if you're seeing this. You guys are awesome. So back in our session, I'm going to do what we've done until now. I'm going to play the sample dry with the pedal off. Then we're going to engage the pedal and start tinkering with the parameters. Let's parameter the pedal. Pedal pandemonium. Let's do it. Sample with everything off. Now let's engage and start tinkering. Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. So it might look like fizzled out majorly. Okay, so that's really cool. I kind of want to do a little bit more with this sample. I feel like there's more potential to do like something a little bit strange. I think I'm gonna go with a delay pedal of some sort. I'm gonna hook something up, not sure what yet, and I will get back to you and we will finish processing this cool guitar sample. Let's do it. Guys, we're on the last pedal of the day. Thank you for bearing with me thus far. Also, as a side note, please let me know in the comments below what your favorite pedals are, if you've done this before, if you've not ever thought to process sounds with guitar pedals. Let's discuss. Let's have a convo. I'd love to hear more. So let's dive in, guys, to the last little processing of the day. So reminding you what we did with our cool guitar sample, we ran it through the Super Octave Occ 3. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but I hope I did. And we got this really cool wide. It's on poly mode. Just basically sounds wide and cool and doubled and very nice. So let's play what we have so far. Let's pedal pandemonium. Vibey. That's so cool. So you get the gist. I thought it would be really fun to run it through a delay pedal of some sort. So over here in our little fun pedal corner, we have the Joyo little delay. This thing, it's tiny, but like it makes monster sounds. It's like very, very funky. It's not your classic delay. It's cool. Like once you hear it, you'll understand. Same thing as we've done before. We're going to play the sample with what we added on in the octave or pedal layer, and I'm going to engage the delay and start to tinker, and let's see if we like it and if it's vibey. Let's do the thing. I'm going to engage the pedal now. Here you can still hear like the delay of that. With this pedal specifically, I kind of like to do small moves. If not, the pedal just kind of freaks the hell out, as you kind of heard. So let's play a little before and after of what we did with this delay pedal. I think it sounds awesome. This is our sample before. Sample before. Woo! You get the gist. Sounds good, but a little bit dry. Then reminding you we added the octave pedal and got that really cool, wide, double soundy sound to it. Here. Very cool. For an extra dose of vibes, we then added our Joyo delay, and now we have something that sounds like this. Yeah. That's so fun. That's awesome. So I'm going to record this and then we can wrap up the episode. Guys, so that's a wrap on our pedal pandemonium party. I hope you enjoyed. Also, a side note, fun little fact about this episode, all the samples that I processed here today will be available as a sample pack, which is always fun, a free sample pack. Look down at the links below, or it'll be here or here, incorporated in your beats, and you can tag me. I'll link my socials, send me your beats. I'm really excited to hear what you do with these samples if you use them, and that's like a final wrap on episode 4 Pedal Pandemonium. So I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, other side.